You're watching Global Bike Trends, and today we're rolling into the ride you've been asking about, the 2025 Yamaha Bolt R-Spec, a modern bobber with vintage soul, blacked-out style, torque, and attitude. The question is it just a looker, or can it really deliver? Let's find out. Imagine sitting low, hearing that air-cooled V-Twin growl, feeling the road through your bones, yet still having refinement and usability. That's the promise of the Bolt R-Spec. At the center of this machine is a 942cc air-cooled SOHC V-Twin with 4 valves per cylinder. It's fed by fuel injection, and paired with a 5-speed transmission and a belt final drive. Torque comes in low, right around 3,000 revolutions per minute. So you get that satisfying punch off idle and smooth highway merging without draining it out. It's a bike designed to deliver strong low-mid power for relaxed cruising. Fuel economy is surprisingly decent too, with estimates hovering around 51 miles per gallon combined. At about 542 pounds wet, it's not featherlight, but the low 27-inch seat height makes it approachable, especially for newer riders or those who simply prefer a grounded feel. Suspension consists of a telescopic fork up front and dual piggyback shocks at the rear, while braking is handled by 298mm discs at both ends. Tires are a narrow 19-inch up front and a beefy 16-inch out back, balancing stability with a planted stance. Visually, this bike leans heavily into stripped-back minimalism. The teardrop-shaped fuel tank holds just over 3 gallons, the steel fenders give it a rugged and authentic vibe, and the belt drive keeps the look clean while reducing maintenance. The wheels are 12-spoke mag style, a subtle nod to modern durability without losing that retro charm. Matte and dark finishes dominate, and small details like blacked-out mirrors reinforce its bobber attitude. The riding position is upright and relaxed, with mid-controls keeping things comfortable for city cruising and longer rides alike. Its wheelbase gives it stability at speed, while the low stance ensures accessibility for riders of many heights. Out on the road, the Bolt is more about the journey than the destination. You feel the weight, yes, but you also feel the torque and stability. In traffic, the low seat and instant torque delivery makes stop-and-go riding manageable. On highways, it cruises comfortably, with plenty of grunt left for overtakes. It's not the most nimble machine in tight corners or parking lots, but that's part of the cruiser and bobber DNA. The sound of the V-Twin, the vibration, and the overall character bring an emotional quality to every ride. What makes the Bolt stand out is the character of its air-cooled V-Twin, something many modern liquid-cooled bikes can't replicate. The bobber styling is honest and raw, with minimal chrome and lots of blacked-out metal. It's approachable thanks to its low seat, it's customizable thanks to Yamaha's accessory support, and it still manages to deliver good fuel economy for its class. The large disc brakes provide confidence, and while the suspension isn't long travel, it suits the bike's personality. The price in the US comes in around $8,999, while Canadian buyers can expect roughly $11,999 Canadian dollars. Of course, prices vary globally depending on duties and dealer fees, but even with those adjustments, the Bolt sits in a sweet spot compared to other cruisers and bobbers of similar displacement. It's worth noting the trade-offs. At over 540 pounds, it's not the easiest to muscle around in tight spaces. Air cooling can mean more engine heat in summer traffic. Suspension travel is short, so rough roads will make themselves known. And without a windshield, long highway rides can get tiring. Still, these compromises are part of the experience many cruiser fans actually seek. So what's the verdict? The 2025 Yamaha Bolt R-Spec is not about lap times or chasing numbers. It's about character, presence, and feel. It's about the sound of a V-Twin, the look of a true bobber, and the comfort of a bike that balances classic style with modern dependability. If you want a machine that gets heads turning but still works as a daily rider, this one delivers. Check your local market for pricing and accessories, but wherever you are, the Bolt R-Spec stands out as a cruiser that keeps it real. Thanks for watching Global Bike Trends. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, so would you take the Bolt R-Spec for a ride, and how would you make it your own?